Hello, and welcome to City View, where we give you an inside view at the City of Columbia. I'm your host, Leisha Utsi. In our top story, we're on the move with the mayor. Mayor Steve Benjamin recently kicked off his Move with the Mayor walks in order to focus on fitness inside the city.
My main motivation is obviously the fact that I have a beautiful wife that I really enjoy, and two adorable girls, and every single day that God gives me to spend with them, I take it as a gift, and I want to make sure those days go on for many years. So I've got to make sure I take care of myself and fight some significant hereditary challenges that many of us face, from high blood pressure or heart disease or diabetes, that we attack those head on. So that spurred me to growth, and the reality is that as mayor of the city, my goal, my vision has not only to be a great father, but also to recognize that every other child in the city is also my child, and I have a responsibility to make sure they have a chance to live up to their God-given potential. That means that I have to model the behavior that I ask them to also commit themselves to. So this is a challenge we're extending to the entire city, people from 8 to 80 and everyone in between. We can do this together. We can be a much healthier, vibrant, smart city of the 21st century where we attract and retain the most talented, educated, and entrepreneurial city in the world.
Well, that walk definitely looked like it was fun, and stay tuned for more information as the monthly walks will continue. Mayor Steve Benjamin was also on the move for the Mayor's Let's Move Easter Extravaganza, which was held at Spirit Communications Park. Kudos and congratulations goes out to the Columbia Fire Department. Chief Aubrey D. Jenkins recently announced that the Columbia Fire Department donated over $133,000 to MDA.
We want to make sure that we just say how good it is to be a part in a partnership with the MDA to try to find a cure for this dreaded disease that so many people are plagued with. And that's why it gives us a great pleasure to present this check today. And this check is in the amount of $133,444.42. And at this time, let me get my little guy here. Let's get standing here. And we'd like to present this check to you.
Our Community Development Department recently celebrated National Community Development Week, and they did it in a big way, including a kickoff press conference, a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and a community block party.
I think it's important just to take a moment to say thank you to our community development professionals. Thank you to our staff and our incredible development corporations and our community partners. Over the last several years, CDBG funds, the Community Development Block Grant Program, has been a major vehicle in community revitalization, creating or retaining over 3,000 jobs, serving over 23,000, almost 24,000 households across this city in a variety of programs, including housing rehabilitation, to new housing, to economic development.
I just want to say thanks. What a wonderful day it is for this neighborhood. The genesis of a new beginning here on Lion Street. Isn't this wonderful? Come on. This joint venture, Housing Authority, City and County, all of you who have given of your time, your talents, your gifts, and your service, it's a wonderful day. A wonderful day. I was approached, my wife, as I was leaving home today, and I told her what I was going to be doing. She says, well, I'm going to drive by and see that. And I say, please do that, because this is the place to be. It's the place to be because Columbia, in its own way, continues to grow, to blossom, and to bloom.
Community Development is celebrating National Community Development Week here in Columbia. This particular event is celebrated all around the nation during the week of April 17th through the 22nd. And so this is the last event for the week. We've had other events throughout the week, but this is the culmination, and it's just an opportunity for the community to come together to learn about what community development does. And also we've invited other city departments to come so that the community can also get information about city services and programs.
And speaking of a community party, it was time once again for the annual South Carolina Cornbread Festival, which was brought to us by the North Columbia Business Association and its sponsors.
Another exciting Cornbread Festival, the South Carolina Cornbread Festival, in its 5th year, sponsored by the North Columbia Business Association, supported by the great people of Columbia. It's turned into an event that everyone looks forward to. Great food, great music, incredible fellowship, and an opportunity to show off all the great things that are happening out here in North Columbia. It's just lots of fun. Bringing everyone here and having things for kids and music and fun and food, it's a chance for us to show the fact that we are a great community. We are great neighborhoods that make a great city. And being able to do it right here in North Columbia is a real chance to show folks all the wonderful things that are happening out here. New housing starts, great schools, tens of millions of dollars spent on streetscaping North Main Street. There's a whole lot happening out here, and it's a really wonderful and unique opportunity just to show it all off.
The warm weather means more time in the water for our citizens, which also means it's time for Swiftwater training for our Columbia Fire Department staff.
Since 2015, 2016, we average about 25 Swiftwater rescue calls in this specific area every year. Obviously, minus 2015 when we had 71, so our numbers spiked for the floods. Since January of this year, we're up to 7 calls for this area. We had 5 just yesterday, right after training. So no better reason to have this training and then have a call yesterday forward. So it's very meaningful. This is a very difficult skill, and for these guys to come out and train again, it's very applicable.
The City of Columbia's Planning and Development Services team recently partnered with officials at USC to host the first Walk Bike celebration on USC's campus.
Working side by side with our leaders at University of South Carolina, you'll see green bike lanes on Green Street, the first colored bike lanes within conflict areas in South Carolina. You'll see Foundation Square, the very first tabletop intersection in our state. A tabletop intersection is the intersection design that raises the area that prioritizes pedestrian activity rather than vehicles. A number of significant improvements all throughout Innovista, and we look forward to continue to work together to create walkable, bikeable, pedestrian connected experiences throughout the city of Columbia.
Well, that wraps up this action-packed filled episode of City View, where we've given you an inside view at the City of Columbia. Be sure to stay tuned to City TV, your 24-hour information station. Follow us on our social media platforms and visit us on our website at columbiasc.net for the latest news and information. And as always, remember, we are Columbia.